is my Roblox name. Sorry, it started a bit too soon. Okay, so I'm World Miner 5000 here, and today I'm going to show you the basics on Roblox Studio. So pretty much how to get started. So this will take a second for it to load. It always does. So pretty much all that happened, or I'm just pretty much going to show you how to basically build basic stuff. And so I'm going to do flat terrain because it's flat and I can still build. So pretty much once you choose it, it'll load. It'll give you your toolbox, explorer, and properties. And if you close them, then you can always pull them back up, like the toolbox. If you close it, you can just click this and it'll pull it back up. And in view, it's explorer and properties, which is over here. Or you could just also X them out. But most of the time I have them open. So when you first come in, it'll probably look like this. And if you're on like an iMac or something, you have to really activate your right click. Because the right click doesn't work at first, so you're gonna have to activate it so you can look around like this, because otherwise you're just stuck doing this, zooming around. So we'll start off with the selector, and you also have move, scale, and rotate, and these are the basics. So pretty much a selector is where you can select an item, so you select it and you can drag parts. It's really cool. Then move is for precision moving, so you can move stuff around one stud at a time. It's pretty cool. Scale is the size of it, so like the green ones are the top and bottom, left, right, front, and back. So you can just make blocks giant or tiny. And, oh, this looks nice. And then rotate is for it'll show you this big axis. So the red ones it shows you, and if you just move the dot, then it'll rotate them all. And then this dot does the same on the other side. So it's pretty simple. Okay, and then let's go on to a bit more different stuff. So changing the material in a part. It's really easy, and also for some reason for me fun. Well, kind of fun. So all you really have to do is just hit the you have to have one of these on to select something, and then once you select it, then just go up to material, hit this little button down here, and then you can choose like different stuff like ice, grass, foil. I'm gonna choose neon, so now this block is neon white. Darkstone gray is the original color. And then to change the color, you literally do the same thing with color. So I'll give you different stuff. And my favorite color for this is lime green. So now we have a neon lime green block in the game. And it's pretty cool. And then there's this anchor tool. So if we go and here right now, this block will fall down because it's unanchored. So, it's not stuck to its position. Sorry, I'm playing as a guest. I don't know why, but just put me there as one. But then if we hit the anchor button and then hit right here, it'll take a second to load, and then boom, it's stuck where it is. And it's kind of high for me to jump up. And then also you can change stuff here. Oh gosh, that's... And then here is a fun thing to adjust stuff. So like here, let's see if I can get this. Here. And that's, maximum is 160. Wow, and that gets a darker green. But I choose the lime green. And pretty much here's it. And now I'm going to show you models. So it's pretty much models, but then there's different stuff like decals, meshes, and audio. So model is pretty much anything that is like a car or a road or anything that's in the game. So I could make that brick that I just put in there a model. So then it's like this exploding barrel, and so you can add them right into your game. And it's nice because sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they're just bad. But that's an okay. I've seen a lot. And then there's like some cars, not this one, but there's some that when you spun them in, then they just fall to pieces, like this roblox Lord. As soon as you start playing the game, they'll just fall to pieces. The models can, be go-karts, and if you ever see this little badge, buy one. It says, marked as a high quality item, which is nice. And then let's go down here to decals. So look, it looks like models. They look all 3D, but let's get a part and scale it really high and kind of wide. Then, if you pull out a decal, yep, and then put your mouse on anything you want it to be on, then it'll put it in like this, and then just click where you want it to be. The decal. And if I were to make this block here completely transparent, then you can see it from the decal from this side, but on this side it disappears, which is really cool. Yeah. And then if you want to select a decal, select the block and then hit it again on the side of the decal and just hit the backspace. And then mesh this, so if you have an item, then you can make it look like any of these items. Just I don't know how to do it yet, but it's just basics. And then let's go down to audio. So this is pretty much songs. So let's see here. Tacos, and then if you just hit the play button, they'll start playing it. Are you? It's not playing it for me right now. That's funky. And then Roblox sets. Oh, it's just like sets that you'll need to start off, and it's made by Roblox. So you buy Roblox, blue team, yellow team, game passes, all this, and wow, they haven't made a lot. It's only this. Oh, whoa, actually. Vehicles? What? Jeep, car, police car, bus, race car, truck, UFO. I love this thing. Here, watch. At first, it might seem pretty dumb. Look. You can sit down on the edge. You get in the middle, and you can fly it around. And it has collisions. Oh, it unanchors stuff, though. And that's really the UFO, which is actually kind of cool. And that's the basics for all this, so let's go back to models. And then there's models, so it's transform. This is different, so it's quickly transform any part. So I'm just going to click it, and then here it shows me how I'm looking at the block. And then, so if I go down, you can see how the block would look to me if it was flat. And then, you can rotate very slightly or a lot. You can move upwards. You can scale. It's really handy for working on stuff. And then you can get the width. And I love baking. Terrain, it's really just like growing stuff. So most ones you'll use is grow and erode. So it's pretty much to grow anything. So Let's say I'm gonna grow some lava. Then it's literally growing. Erode. Then it'll just erode anything that goes over, and even the world set never does bricks. Smooth. This just smooths it all out. It's pretty much the add and subtract tool. But for this, it's really just an eraser. Regions, it's just for like quick filling, so it's kind of like the scale tool on a blue block, and look, you can really get it big. And then if you hit fill, then it'll give you items to fill it with, so like bricks. And if I hit fill, then there we are, giant brick structure. If you go into any of these structure stuff, then see it's just invisible. But actually, it's pretty much, I haven't really seen inside of them yet. Test. This is just basic commands like play here or run script, all this. Then there's view, so it's this view again, game explorer, context, tutorials. I'd recommend you use this on first day. Find results in team create. So for team create, you click on it, and then if you're logged in, then you can type in someone's username and they'll invite them. And then if you have this game active in real Roblox, then they can join you and like help you build. And these aren't really good, but I love display access because it shows your X, Y, and Z access. And then plugins, so you can get plugins. So I have wedge train, brick colors, materials, load character, curve, place tree, triangle, draw, tree generator, and landscape. And one of my favorite ones is this curve. So I'm gonna activate it. So let's change the gravity pull to 0. So it's pretty much a straight line. And now if you want to create a rope with it, you just click where you want it to start and click where you want it to end. And if you click it and ungroup it, then it'll give you line segments. And those you can choose if they have collisions on and off, which yeah, it's nice. And then this, I just love playing around with these. Trees. Triangle draw, I don't really use that. Random. Snap. And then the is 2 0 0 0 0 0 0. Sorry, can't resist. And then now if I click, it'll make a giant one, just that it can lag your game a lot. But yeah, lag. And then look, you click, it holds, and then it spawns it in. Let's take out you, take out you, and take out you. And then, you can just select what's not right. Oh my gosh, lag. And that's pretty much it to your basics of Roblox. And there's also these other games with cool stuff that happens, like Line Runner, Capture the Flag, Combat, Team FFA Arena. But watch out for Capture the Flag and Team FFA Arena. Then they have this waiting time. So when you first start to play, then there's this waiting time. And if you don't, even if you delete it, then it just lags the game. So it's worth waiting for sometimes. And then there's these little selectors, thing, gameplay. And I'd say I'd leave you guys off there, and if you want any more, just, see if you can tell me soon. And so I'm going to say that shall be it for now. Goodbye.